Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V! Last time, we defeated the mighty Exdeath. This time, we still learn Condemn. And that's it. Game over. We won. Or not. So, the remaining crystals are gonna shatter. And they were in front of weird doors with like teeth. I didn't really mention that throughout the dungeon, but yeah, the doors have like teeth or whatever. They look really creepy. Huh. So I guess we failed. The world blew up. It's over. The whole world ends, even though we beat Exdeath. I remember this music. I haven't heard it in a while, though. Wonder why. Ah, start waking people up. What is that? Somehow we went back? I don't know, usually their excuse in these situations is enough power went boom that it warped reality, space-time, teleportation. Anyway, you're back. Don't look too much into that. Usually, anyway. Well, might as well go there, but give me 1 sec. Okay, just wanted to heal up. Something's fishy. I don't know how we got back, but can never be too prepared. The Chancellor awaits you. Okay. We don't need to talk to all those people. Let's go talk to the Chancellor. And somehow you recognize Ferris for who she was way back when. Or did he already know? I can't remember. Must get over this. So it looks like he's just found out. Name Father gave you. Now what? Uh-oh. I didn't kidnap the princess. Honest. I was trying to think of like a Chrono Trigger reference in the previous episode too, but I got distracted on something. I can't remember where it was. It's coming back to me now because, you know, being captured, you know, or being arrested for kidnapping the princess, even though you didn't. Anyway, I won't talk too much about that. Eventually, one day. Now what? Oh, they put her in a gown. And Bartz is like, oh yeah. And yeah. It continues from earlier in the game. Why are you blushing? Oh, shut it. Quiet you. Poor Kara. She might be a little young for this. Didn't they do this at the end of Final Fantasy II? I've probably only played that game... Actually, no, I played it twice. I played it on the original NES and the Final Fantasy Origins remake. Kara? What's up? Oh, this isn't her world, is it? She can't go home. Dance, dance. Yeah, if you try and move over there, they just move in a way that you're always in their way, so you can't go talk to anybody else. You have to go talk to Kara. To hurry somewhere, huh? What, in the middle of the celebration? That would be a good idea. Try and figure out what's going on. Also making me think of a little bit of Final Fantasy VIII with the whole dance sequence there. God, I gotta play that again. As soon as I do, it'll be a test run and the LP will eventually come. It won't be in the next 2 or 3 LPs though. But I do want to get to it sooner rather than later. They're princesses now. They gotta stay in the castle. No more adventuring for them. Bart loses out on his harem. He's gonna have to stick with the, How old is Kara in this game? Do I even want to know? What do you guys say? Sure, I'm sure he's a lot happier now. I guess now he doesn't get to rule the kingdom on his own, but anyway. I would guess if you missed out on the healing staff, you could get it now, but whoa! Oops. Oh, okay. Is that important? Couldn't ride the hare. You still afraid of heights? Hey, don't body check her. Oh, pff. Well, we know who the strong one is. Kara's kicking ass. She must really be her namesake. Must be a little Supergirl. Anyway, I don't think we can do much if we head to the north there, so let's go across the bridge they were talking about, head this way, and since we can't go any other directions, we'll just keep following the area up. I believe they turned off random battles at the moment, or I'm getting really lucky. One of the two. This was where it led to the Pirates Cave before, where we left Boko! And Chocobo theme! Yay! Of course, she can talk with everybody because, you know, it's Kara. Wants to introduce us to someone. His wife, her name's Coco. Oh boy. Yeah, if you recall, you know what? Never mind. I won't say it yet. Leaving on a journey again. You gonna go along, Boko? Oh. Of course, they've got little chocobos. Now, the only thing that's really sad about this is one of them's going to end up living the rest of its life in somebody's afro. Still, Saz is my favorite character in 13. He's the only one I didn't actually hate. Pretty much everyone else I have reason to hate throughout that entire game. But Saz is just like, I don't give two shits. I just want to survive this and help my kid. And that's it. Anyway, enough ragging on Final Fantasy 13. It is definitely not my favorite in the series. Alright, so now that we have access to Boko, we can travel in rivers with Boko if, not sure if they mentioned that before, but I don't think we can do anything down here for the moment. Yeah, they've blocked off most of the paths over here. What we're supposed to do is we're supposed to head north. Now, if you remember earlier in the game, when we were around this area, it didn't look like this. The whole world map kind of looks a little bit different at this point. Like, there was supposed to be a whole bunch of water around that cave, because I'm pretty sure that's the Pirates Cave there. It's kind of weird. There's our airship. Find a way to get back to there later. Ah, village. Let's get off the Chocobo here. Let's go to a town. Well, I guess we could go get drunk or something. Yes. Shut up. What do you have to say? Missing princess has been found. I was dizzy when I regained my senses. The outside of the village looked different. Hey. Strange cave appeared to the west. There's rumor there's a turtle monster. Oh god, the gill turtle! He's following me! Now we're gonna talk to you. Party going on at Tycoon Castle. Yeah, you can go check it out. That's fine. Ship with propellers stuck on the bird-shaped peninsula. Anything else interesting? The wind is stopped, the sky... Yeah, you said that before. That doesn't help us. Crystals are gone. Yeah, we know that. Then stop running around in circles. I don't think any of the equipment's different or new in any way. Hey, come back here. No. Still beginning of the game kind of stuff. I don't think there's any other reason to stick around here. But yeah, they said something about a cave to the west and a turtle, and so we're going to go that way because we haven't been told to do anything else yet. We'll waddle down a hole. I was going to say down the canyon, but the hole works too. Gotta admit, you're going a little too fast. Oh, were we? Just as fast as normal. Don't hit the chocobo. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. We've seen this before in the previous game. Antlion! Bartzai turned back into a samurai because he's good as a samurai in this fight. Let's see. Antlion, level 34, 8100 HP, weak to water, immune to earth. You can use darkness, sleep, berserk, silence, slow, and old on him. Old apparently nerfs him rather quickly, so I'll actually pass it. But other than that, just use your normal attacks. They do pretty good damage. And even though he's not weak to it, Arrow 3 is one of the more powerful spells we have access to if we're not using a Black Mage. So we can throw some Arrow 3 at him. It'll do more if you have, what is it? The Air Lance at equipped. But as a White Mage, I can't do that, unfortunately. If you have Summon on, you could cast Golem. But I said 8100 HP. He's not going to survive very long, so... don't worry about it. You'll get lucky enough with a critical with Bartz there. He can do quite a bit of damage. That will inflict a sap-like effect. Not that it matters. I don't think I'm level 34, otherwise I'd try Goblin Punch, but I'm not really set up for it. Not as a White Mage, anyway. And yeah, if you deal enough damage, he'll just escape. We get the 5 ABP, though. That's nice. And we're stuck in a hole. Well, that's it for the game. I guess we're gonna go take a nap now. Sleep in the sunlight here. Wait a minute. Hey! Is that a rope? Come back here! Hey! Game? Come on! Hey! Stop that! Oh, so we're going to go the run, jump, and... yeah, that did not work. Probably hurt Boko doing that. Hey, come back here. Who said that? Admit your error. I hear some kind of a laugh. Is it an evil laugh? Get up here. Chocobo first. Yeah, I'm not even going to think about how they tied it unless it's just around the gut of the Chocobo. Still sounds painful. We climb out. Somebody got us out. Who? Who else, right? Ferris is like, yeah, I'm not staying behind. You guys left me behind, and you knew full well I did not want to stay there. You're lucky I rescued you guys at all. And no one's taking responsibility. Never do that again. I gotta keep adventuring. Can't be stagnant. I'm not fit to be a princess. Kind of odd hearing me say that. Then again, I wouldn't be fit to be a princess either, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, it's nice having Ferris back in the party here. Ouch. You've got a splinter. Now, what was that? Oh, they talk about it. It's a thing in film. If you put, or plays or stage or whatever, if you put something in there, I think they use this in reference to Sword Art Online, just because it's like, if you put something there in Act 1, you better use it by Act 2. I can't remember the name of the term anymore. It's skipped my head. But yeah, it seems kind of an odd point to make. A random just got a splinter. Seems like a strange thing to note. Anyway, enough of that. Ferris rejoined the party, which means we now have 3 party members. That's cool. Now, I haven't done any changes to Ferris. Ferris has the javelins. Actually, the partisan we got in the last episode there. That's the more powerful one. This is the one you could have stolen from... Oh, what the hell was his name? One of the Gigas-like enemies, I think, in the Barrier Tower, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, you have the secondary, or the second strongest gear, Strength Robe and Elf Cape, because I wanted to give the best stuff to Bartz, because he's going to be in the front row, and Ferris at least gets to sit in the back row. So let's just, a little bit of healing there. And we'll keep heading down here. Oh, well, there's that. There's some kind of a cave here. Wait a minute. Something's looking really familiar. Guido, what are you doing here? The worlds merged back into one. Of course! Why not? Yeah, if you actually look at the world map and you kind of overlay the world map from Gullif's world and from Bartz's world together, it'll look very much like the world map does now. I haven't opened the world map. I just talked to some of the people, give you kind of an idea without, going flat out and telling you what had happened there. It's nice to let good old Gil there explain things. The worlds merged into one. Even I don't believe it. Well, you're telling us about it. You believe it more than we do. 1,000 years ago, Bart's world and Kara's world were together as one. Worlds were one. Why was it split in two? To seal off the power of Void, or in PlayStation version, End Zone. I think, did they keep it as the Void in all the other ones? Or maybe I think in other ones they call it the Cleft of Dimension. They partially do in this game too. It's kind of weird. 1,000 years ago, there was a powerful evil called Enuo, or Enu, depending on how you want to do that. Let's see. Unable to control the power of Void. Now, I could say something about the Game Boy Advance version and something, but it's not really a spoiler, but I'll hold off for a little while. Battle raged on for a long time. 12 legendary weapons. We're not able to get rid of the void that he created. People were left with no choice but to split the crystals in two. The crystals that supported the world were split. The world split in two as well. The place between the two worlds is called the Cleft of Dimension, or the Void. Sometimes they get confusing on whether they're both one and the same. It's all terminology. Doesn't really matter. Crystals are gone. Wind won't come back. What's wrong, Kara? Splinter again? That music. hell? How are you still alive? You disguised yourself as a splinter. My God. Our villain's a tree, disguising himself as a splinter. So you want all that power, so you merge the worlds back together to get access to it to unseal it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. Lena. Lena was in there. Alright, let's take him down once and for all. Guess not. Now we're definitely down a party member. Meteor rain! It's gone. Power of the Void. Devours all. Strongest power there is. Good catch. Well, that didn't go very well, considering we just beat you. But, oh, turtle attack. Hey, we found a new party member. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Palpatine versus Yoda. It's a strangely disfigured little short green dude against the ultimate evil. Haven't been doing nothing with him. All 700, and he's even old! Look at that! I actually forgot about that, but... cool parallel. Gotta like it. Well, I guess we don't have much of a party left at this point. Who's gonna save the world now? Oh, of course we're alive again. So how is the turtle? Isn't the one from Dragon Ball Z like 1,000 or 10,000 years old or something like that? I don't remember. I remember one really bad filler episode where you had like however many candles on his cake for how old he was, and he was like thousands or tens of thousands or something stupid. What? The ancient library. Oh, you knew about it, but you weren't sure that the worlds actually were merged? You don't make much sense. Oh. Okay. Sure. Oh, you're going to walk right in there? I was going to cut the episode off there, but okay, fine. We'll go a little longer. They've put the sealed book back together. If you remember, there was a book in this world, or in Bartz's world, that was, you couldn't understand it, and there was only half of a book in Galuf's world there, and now they've put the two halves of the same book back together, and now we have scholars from the ancient library that were working with Sid before and Mid, and now the scholars from Surgate. And determined music. Let's hurry to the Clefted Dimension. But not so fast. They're very powerful. We can't defeat them. Well, we probably can, but anyway, we got to break the seals and the 12 legendary weapons that are not really so legendary. Well, some of them are, but there's not 12 legendary weapons, or really good ones anyway. There's like half of that, maybe. Anyway, they were used to defeat Enuo 1,000 years ago. Now, Enuo or Enu, depending... No, it's Enuo. Okay. I'm trying to remember my Japanese here. He's actually a secret boss in the bonus dungeon in the advanced version of the game. Just in case you were wondering, you want a little more lore on the game. You would get a little more from going into that dungeon, I would suppose. I haven't actually played that part of it. I've seen playthroughs of some of the earlier parts of the game, but I just couldn't really care for the interface. And the sprites look kind of weird in the portraits. Anyway, legend is correct. The book will show you the way. Oh, it's like the, what's the name of that book from Link to the Past? God, I can't remember. Power of the Void returns. The sealed book will speak to the Light Warriors. The book begins to speak. 12 weapons we used in the war against Enuo were sealed in the castle of Kuzar, which was the one that I walked into and said, yeah, we're not doing this right now. We couldn't do anything then. We will be able to shortly. The keys to releasing the seals are in the 4 stone tablets. One rests with the souls of the past protected by the earth. One in an island shrine protected by wind. One is in a place deeper than the floor of the sea, protected by flame. Okay, sure. And the last is behind a waterfall, because there's always something behind the frickin' waterfall. Sorry. We also seal our servants. The keys to releasing them are the 4 stone tablets. With the tablets, when the tablets are removed, our servants shall also revive the ultimate black and white spells, the greatest dimensional spell, Medio, the Sea King Leviathan, and the King of Dragons, Bahamut. Hold up the book to the door, and the path to the seal will open. Now, if you talk to a certain person in here, every frickin' time they will do that entire spiel for you. Of course, you know, every time you talk to them, you just have to spam the button. You don't have to listen to me flap my gums, but anyway. Before Exeth gets to the power of the void, dissolve the seals and 12 legendary weapons. First stone tablet resting with souls of the past and protected by the earth. The Quicksand Desert's pyramid. The entire fate of the world is in your hands.
The fate of billions will depend upon you. Sorry.
But anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we are heading over toward the Quicksand Desert. But first, there is a very, 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 very important stop to make along the way. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.